What's up guys, this is Joker from LiquidEmotions.com. I'm going to do a tutorial for you guys today on how to use gloves and an orbit. Alright, so basically what you're going to need, is an orbit. What you need to do in order to pull this off, because it won't work if you have the rings on, you can't fit it over the lights. So what I do is I always make sure not to have the rings on. Alright, so the way you're going to hold it, like when you have your gloves on, is you're just going to put your hand, this is how I hold it. I put it between my hand like this, and I just pinch the string like this. And when you do that with both hands, it allows you, when you have the string pinched like that, you can you're able to control the orbit a lot more. And when you're using it, you can control it. And when, basically, what you're gonna do in order to use them both is, like, what I'll do when I'm giving a light show is I'll usually put it on my wrist like this and just toss it over my head. Maybe pull it up my arm some, so you can sit there and give a light show, And when you want to pull out the orbit, just reach down, pull it out, get it around your hand, and just make sure you hold on to it. You can release it when you feel like it. And then when you get good enough, sometimes you don't even have to hold it. You can just do this. What you want to do also is you don't want to keep doing shapes, because eventually it's going to get boring. What you can do is just, like, wrap your hands around it. Figure out ways to wrap it around, move it around, make it keep spinning and stuff like that. Bring it in real close, do it like a really quick spin. Get it, move your hands around. You got to incorporate basically the gloves and the orbit. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can just get creative with it. Just once you get, if you know how to use an orbit and you know how to use gloves, the whole transition altogether isn't going to be that hard. Like, because I started using an orbit and gloves, like, as soon as I started using it for the first time, it kind of came pretty natural to me because I already knew what I was doing. Once I knew how to do the strings and stuff, I make my own orbits. You want to make sure they're at the right length, because this way you can, when they're at the right length, when you're spinning around, you can figure out how much you can wrap your hands around them, move it around, do all kinds of stuff like this, get the thing spinning, keep it going, do a shape or something, and bring it in, spin it around real fast, and then when you're done, just toss it over you, go back into a glove light show, whatever works, however you feel. I'm not going to go too much into moves and stuff, because basically I'm going to want you to get as much creative as you can with it, mess around. I normally use a 2-light. You can use 4's pretty good too. If you use a 4-light orbit, then you can, it gets a little heavier, it gets a little tiring on the hands. If you use a 2-light orbit, for me it's pretty easy because you can make it go fast. You got to be careful too when you throw it over you, because like, if you have anything in the way, like a hat or something, it can get caught or stuck, or you might get a little tied up or something, It gets really hard though if you get a knot, so try and make sure to avoid getting a knot. If you move it around correctly and you know what you're doing and you're comfortable with it, you're very unlikely to get a knot. So that's basically it. Just practice around with it. Make sure, like, when you hold it, like I said, put your hand in like this, and this is how I do it. Just wrap your fingers down and pinch it at the top. You can mess around, see what makes you feel comfortable. Like, you can hold it like this if you want to, but it's like, it can pull your lights off your fingers and stuff. So just mess around with it. Hope this helps. Take care.